Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe to said channel, this one that you see here. You can also hit that bell icon. YouTube will then notify you, or they're supposed to notify you every time we upload a new video, which is, Buckets, how often?
Almost every single day.
Almost. Wow. Not quite sure what happened there. I didn't do my warm-up.
Faso Latino.
How now, brown cow? Unique New York. Unique New York. I need some water on deck. Like, that's what you're for. You're supposed to, like...
No, that's not what I'm for.
Wow. You just operate the camera.
I mean, I do a bunch of different things.
I got to get my own beverages.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have got some water. That's what I'm trying to say. We upload a brand new video almost every single day. Where was I at?
Right there.
We did that spiel. Okay. Twitter and Instagram, if you are looking for me outside of this little sneaker alcove.
There you go.
Boom. Twitter and Instagram right there at Mr. Fomer Simpson. And I think that is it. So we're going to dive in. You and I we don't see eye to eye on this sneaker.
On most sneakers.
True. Touche. 3, 2, 1. Bang, bang. This is the Supreme Nike Air Max 96 Camo. So these released pretty recently and retail was $190. It's actually rare that we are able to snag anything off of the Supreme website for retail these days. I've actually been messing with a sneaker group called The Society. Bunch of different tips and tricks, plus all release dates and info. I've mentioned this a few times before, but it's tough to even keep up with the release dates these days. It really, really is, because we do videos almost every single day. So it's just like release. And they kind of organize stuff a little bit. And like I said, there's some tips and tricks. So we'll put their info in the description of this video. You can go check them out on Twitter. You can check out everything they got going on. Shouts to them. So, Buckets, you are excited about these.
I am.
I am not. I'm excited we got them for retail, although it's not that big of a deal because they're only going for, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks over retail right now. Whereas some other Supreme stuff, we know it's sky high. Now, Buckets, let me know if you agree with me on this. It does seem that Supreme stuff goes up over time, even if it doesn't start off that way resale-wise, especially the Nike collaborations that they've had.
Yeah.
And at this point, there's been a ton. I mean, obviously, the original Dunks, there's been more Dunks, there's been the Air Max Plus, there's been the more up-tempo. What was the pair that you loved with the flames on it?
The Nike Spectrum, I think.
The Spectrum, yeah. So there's been a bunch. For me personally, this is towards the bottom of the list. I don't really like this particular sneaker. I do like the camo colorway the best, just because it has the most pizzazz to it. And there are elements or aspects of the sneaker I like, but the see-through plastic thing for me, that whole look, it just doesn't really go along with my feng shui. I think the only sneaker I've really, really liked that kind of had that look going on is the Element 87. If you've been tuning in for a while now, you know how much I loved that sneaker. I wore them a ton. But it was a little bit more of a toned down see-through. Like, you could see what color socks you were wearing, but you couldn't see every fabric on the sock. You know, and then you have sneakers like the Clot Air Max. I really dig them in theory, but it's just not a shoe that I want to wear and have ever worn. Like I said though, the camo was a pretty cool touch on these, and you have that leather all over with a little bit of mesh trim at the top. Nylon tongue with some Supreme and Nike branding, as you can see. I've always loved the way red and military green or camo look together, and so I really dig the red hits on this sneaker. Speaking of red, you got the all red insoles with Supreme front to back. More Supreme branding on the heel. Round laces with Supreme hits on the tips. You obviously have the see-through panels that we've talked about. Military green midsole, air bubbles of course, and then the all black outsole to cap it off. It's an interesting sneaker, I'll say that much. I dig how Supreme tweaks different sneakers when they collaborate and kind of change the silhouette a little bit, but in this case I prefer the standard Nike Air Max 96. To each their own. I'll say one thing, you wear a sneaker like this and it's definitely going to be a conversation piece. You might be shopping, you might be in aisle 7, the bread aisle, and someone might come up to you and say, oh wow, those sneakers are crazy. Oh wow, where'd you get those? Oh, those look really interesting. So they will be that, but they just don't suit my personal taste. And shoes like this in general, Buckets, let me know if you disagree. They're pretty hot or cold. Like you either really, really dig them like you do, or you really, really don't like I do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, this is not really a middle of the road, on the fence type of sneaker. And I'm a big Air Max guy too, by the way. I love Air Max. I grew up on Air Max. But for me, scale of 1 to 10, man, I'm going to give these a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
You know, maybe I'll give them a 5 off of the Supreme name. I don't know. I'm going to go 4 out of 10. You? Yeah, I know you're going to come with something wild right now because I can see it, the twinkle in your eye.
I give them an 8.5, maybe a 9.
9 out of 10.
Absolutely love them.
Wow. Take us into the mind of a madman right now.
So Supreme, obviously, I'm talking a little bit more than I like to talk.
Okay.
Yesterday's video or the last video we did.
You're coming out of your alcove.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Perfect. So what I think is that Supreme knows what's hot. Like they could make a sneaker that everybody would want. They could make an Air Max 96 that would have insane hype.
That Hansel is so damn hot.
Yeah. He's so damn hot right now.
Yeah.
You're so money, kid. They know that they can do that, and they choose to not do that. Like with their Jordan 14, do you remember that one?
I do.
Now that was like, I was like, okay, I can't get behind this. But those, it's the same thing. Like they could do a Jordan 11. Now
I think you might be overthinking it a little
No,
bit.
I'm not overthinking it. They could do, and Virgil could do. He's proven that with the 10, he can go crazy. But instead of then doing a dunk, he does the rubber dunk that has like rubber all over it. Like he's not picking the stuff that's going to have crazy hype on purpose. They're doing the same thing.
All right. You're into the see-through.
Yeah.
So you dig them. I don't dig them. I'm going to say that I'm probably a little bit more right than you
No,
are.
I don't think so.
9 out of 10 from you.
No, 8.5. I say 8.5.
Okay, so now you're already starting to walk it back a little bit.
No, not at all. I said 8.5, maybe 9.
All right, but now you're saying 8.5 definitively.
No, I'm saying still within that range.
Okay, leave a comment below. Let us know how you feel about this collaboration, about this sneaker model, about Supreme in general. Where do you think this pair ranks amongst the other Nike Supreme stuff, the collaborative stuff, and what's on your mind? Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I told you the auctioneer thing is in my future.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm going to try to do an auction at some point in the near future.
Bad idea.
I'm going to wear these when I do it. Adios.